Gentlemen, this is for the IBF Junior Bantamweight World Championship. You've received your instructions in the dressing room. Remind me to protect yourself at all times and obey my commands at all times. Here and okay is good. Here and okay is good. Touch gloves.
Jerwin Ancajas is coming off of a draw. It was back in September at Oakland. Had a 12-round draw against Alejandro Santiago. It was an action-packed fight. Each guy had to really dig in hard during those 12 rounds. Had some swelling over his right eye. He's talked a lot about the change in training. Stressed the difference of being on a Marine base back home. And let's see compared to what he's looked like in his most recent fights.
Funai early. Funai
tonight. He said, hey, if I have to throw 10 punches.
Likes it inside, and we're going to find the fight inside early. So we'll see if he sticks to his.
Ancajas just off the land their shots.
Ancajas with
the body. He can rip rights and lefts to the body when he wants to.
Looping left hand. He's going for the home run already.
Very uncomfortable.
U.S. debut for Ryuichi Funai. There's a left hand. End of round number 1. IBF Junior Bantamweight title.
Time!
A sensation who has packed the Stockton Arena on a fight card bookend. What a way and what a treat to have Flores on national team. IBF World Championship.
Nice shots already out the gate from him. Kind of abandoning his jab. Normally I see Ancajas shoot the sharp, stiff jab. You know, really heavy on the front foot.
Check right hook that we saw him land several times in the first round. It's a natural punch for Ancajas several times, and he's also starting to bring that straight left back behind him.
Yeah, there he goes.
Say, hey, they're not that hard. They're just, you know, stinging type shots. But let the fight progress. Those same shots in round 5, 6, and 7 could drop or knock the opponent out if they land right.
Just for a moment and don't do anything, and Funai just shoot a right hand right down the middle and catch Ancajas with it.
As he should with that situation. There's a straight left that split the guard from Ancajas. And to that.
To southpaw, so it's his strong hand. So the right hook is his power punch.
That's why we see him landing it the way. This has a great jab too.
10 seconds
to, you know, make the point that you just made. Good.
Both guys left. Coming in, and a left hand scores well from Ancajas. End of 2.
Time!
Back here in Stockton, getting a look at the guy who was voted the 2017 Athlete of the Year in the Philippines. That's when Jerwin Ancajas. The effectiveness of that right hook left hand combination.
Well, again, a natural punch for Ancajas, but he really didn't want to land the right hook in that sequence. He really wanted the straight left. Here we see just a blinding short right hook, and then the straight left comes right down.
On right hand, but Ancajas was just a little bit quicker with his left hand and on the mark.
And Funai keeps getting hit with those kind of shots because he's standing still and he's standing right in the range of Ancajas.
Saw CompuBox tallying up a 36 for the world champion, Jerwin Ancajas. Bernardo Osuna, good evening to you. What are they saying in his corner?
Joven Jimenez is not very happy with the defense of Jerwin. He says, I like his offense. He's landing the right hook, but he's got to use his jab more.
And as you see right away, Funai right now is stepping up the tempo, pushing the pace. He's trying to take those angles away from Jerwin Ancajas. Yeah, on Ancajas and pressure him. That's one way of beating the southpaw. You pressure him. You pin him against the ropes. You outwork him. You take those angles away from him and don't allow him to extend with that backhand.
Considerable infighting here from Funai.
This is where Funai wants to be, and I disagree, Tim. Ancajas is very tricky. He's very crafty, and I'm telling you, he's lining Funai up for that straight left and that right hook.
Well, athletically, he's not going to be able to compete with a guy like Ancajas, so he's stepping inside, and he knows that. On the outside, he's not quick enough. So that power right hand that Funai has.
So Funai needs to be inside in mid-range. I agree with that, but I don't agree with the fact that he needs to sit there and take shots.
No, not take shots, Dre, but you know, he got to get him comfortable somehow to be able to sit there and be comfortable, so that way he can line him up for the right hand.
Guys, I tell you, these guys inside, this is an attractive third round. If you watch some of the little angles on the inside, dig into the body, some of these uppercuts, this has been an entertaining third round here. At this distance, just wrapping around even, that left hand by Funai, then wrapping around the elbow with the right hand to the body by Ancajas. This is good stuff.
Yes, this is high-level stuff right here, championship-level stuff. We see a lot of will, but we see a lot of skill, like you said, Tess.
Good combination from Ancajas, and then Funai comes right back. Look at that trade to end the third. TV, he is a Stockton homegrown product. He's coming up after our first.
And is right in the line of fire. And Funai has to continue. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt from that right hook.
Look at Ancajas. Left hand comes in, right to the body, right hook. He's got the challenger in trouble here early in round 4. Ancajas looking as good as he had recently. Here he comes, the champ on the attack. Can the Japanese challenger Funai hold up? Trying to trade with Ancajas. Wide from Ancajas with that short right hook.
Yeah, he's catching him as he's coming in.
And there's a left hand that splits the guard.
He's hurt, Jess.
Very hurt.
That straight left hurt. Funai very, very much.
And Dre,
he gets hurt and he wants to fight harder, which is going to be a mistake because he's getting lined up by every shot that Ancajas throws right now. And now Ancajas is going to the body, which is not a good sign.
How did he stand up to that? Right hand to the body again. Missed the belt line that time. Sweeping with the right hand one more time. There's still over a minute to go here for Funai.
Ancajas looking for the kill shot right here. Looking to land the overhand left.
Left hand landed flush again.
That's the
There's
shot
that
he
right
wanted
hook
right there.
again as blood flew from the face of Funai.
See that straight,
And another one.
that straight left right there, Tess, is just a blinding shot. That's a waist shot. You see how he's leaning to the side right there?
Yes.
Ancajas wants the right hook.
That's it.
How in the world has Ryuichi Funai stood up to all of this? He has not been knocked down in this brutalizing 4th round.
10 seconds.
Called heart test. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Heart.
but they need to look to stop this because this kid's taking a lot of punishment right now.
Ooh, good body shot.
Underneath with the left hand to the body. There's no knockdown in the 4th round, but you could justify a 10-8 round.
Oh, absolutely.
And Jerwin and Ancajas.
Standing right hook, that's what he's looking for. And I don't think Funai is computing that that's what Ancajas is looking for. I think he's still hurt from the previous round.
Yeah, he's a little hurt, but it almost seems like Ancajas is kind of taking it lightly this round on him. You know, letting him recover.
Just trying to get a breather. He threw a lot of punches in that last round, too. A lot of punches.
That's the
There's the left hand from Ancajas, and he tries to come back with it.
I think he's recharged right now. Nah, just escaped that combination. Just got out at the right time and got the right distance to get away from those shots from Ancajas. Think about everything. I mean, you do. You know, you land hard shots. You want to continue to land hard shots.
We're going to take a very short break here and come right back to this title fight. Stay with us. World title. He spent $5,000. Remember, he grew up abject and wanted to get away. Went and spent time on a Marine base.
Yeah.
I think it served him well.
I think so too. But you know, the problem I have with Ancajas is the fact that this is 7 title defense. 7 title defenses, Dre.
Yeah, I like the adjustment Ancajas made. Getting a lot of people away, keeping a simple team, the people that were there from the beginning, and just hitting reset.
Yeah.
And it looked like it served them well in this fight so far.
And you guys called exactly the fact that Ancajas sort of punched himself out there in round number 4.
Digging him down to the body, you're going to take some of that steam away. But, you know, you got the challenger here, Funai, that's gaining confidence moving forward.
And yet he's eating hooks and left hands. 3 straight, 4 straight left hands. And another one from the champ. And another split in the guard. Can't get out of the way of these straight left hands.
You know, change the rhythm, change the pace. Throw 3, 4, 5, 6 punch combinations. You got your man hurt?
I think Ancajas knows exactly what he's doing. He's inflicting punishment. He's stepping back, allowing the punishment to kind of soak in a little bit, and then he's inflicting more punishment.
Now the
Back, half a step back, and drop the straight left hand. Short. Oh, got hit with a short little uppercut up the middle from Funai.
Yeah, I've said it several times. I'm not trying to overstate the point and take away from a great fight, but they really have to keep an eye on Funai. It's not the concussive shots all the time. It's the sub-concussive shots.
Yeah.
This kid is taking a lot of punishment, and he's still game, so they have to save him from himself.
Dre, these are the kind of fights where I worry about a fighter's health. When you're standing up to everything, when you haven't been knocked down, when you're this game showing this much heart the way Funai is.
Yes.
take a look at him. Ringside position is right up on the apron again. Dr. Gary Furness is leading the crew here for the California Commission. Never took a peek at him.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. And I think that is the right move. This kid is tough. This kid will take all night long. But we started to get the feeling sitting here ringside about halfway through the last round that it had reached that point. I think that is in the absolute best interest of the fighter.
Yes, it was.
And it's absolutely justified.
Absolutely.
There's no need to boo. Excellent call by the doctor. We don't always see those kind of calls. Tremendous job. Great performance from Ancajas and a game effort from Funai.
That was an impressive, steady output from Jerwin Ancajas in a title defense.
He's back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 second in round number 7. Our referee in charge, Edward Coyantes, stops the contest upon advice of the ringside physician. He is the winner by way of technical knockout and still the IBF Junior Bantamweight Champion of the world, Jerwin Pretty Boy Ancajas.
Exactly how he wanted the night to go. Jerwin Ancajas, 31st win of